tonight, we just got beaten by a better team. Their depth definitely gave us problems, and I think they took momentum from us sort of partway through the second, and even though we went into the third up a goal, we were really sort of holding on through the end of the second, and they just continued it in the third, and we just couldn't turn the tide and stop their momentum.
Questions?
I guess this question is for both of you, if you'd like to chime in, but especially for you, Coach. You've taken this group down to 2 Frozen Fours. They've been great leadership all year for you. You've talked about them making your job easy. What is this group's legacy going to be in Amherst?
After their freshman year, in our season-ending meetings, we had a bunch of these guys that really contributed a lot. But we wanted them to know that there was more for them to do. And we talked to all of them about how it was a great ride that year, but they were more passengers on the bus than anything else. And this year they drove the bus. It was a great group. And just sort of during this season, I think our overall stats, we've been outshot overall the entire season. And for our record to be what it is and be outshot is pretty remarkable. And it's been such a resilient group. And they've just found ways, game in and game out. And tonight we got beat by a better team.
If you would like to.
Yeah, I guess just from a legacy standpoint, just that we, worked hard every game. We never gave up. One thing that Coach said when we came into the locker room was even, when it was 5-2, that we still believed and we thought we had a chance on the bench. So.
Jake, going into the third period, do you think there was a way to reverse the momentum that they had built up?
We were feeling pretty good. Even though Coach said, they were taking it to us at the end of the second, we played pretty strong hockey in the third period. So we were just kind of sticking to that. We thought, we would be, that's always usually our best period of hockey, but tonight it wasn't, and that's why they won the game.
Next question. Any further questions? How about your goaltending tonight? He was just spectacular in 2 periods.
He was. He's been spectacular all year. When he took over, when our other goalie was injured, we really didn't know what to expect. And it's a kid who really didn't play his first 3 years, is thrust into that type of a situation, and he responded. Was an incredibly hard worker. He was the guy, he'd get out early, he'd stay late. Whoever wanted to shoot, he would be out there for his first 3 years. Great teammate. And it's just one of those stories where it's almost too good to be true, that he was sort of number 3 or number 4 on the depth chart for his first 3 years. He gets an opportunity and he just runs with it. And he just got better and better as the season went along. And for what started when we put him in, we really didn't know what we were going to get, to being here tonight and having full confidence that he was going to play well for us. It's a remarkable story. It's one of those stories where you don't believe it can be true. It was fantastic.
Was it the fact that they just overwhelmed them in the third period, you think?
I do. They had a lot of pressure on us. And in every game, you have breakdowns. The real good teams take advantage of the breakdowns, and they certainly did tonight. Against some lesser teams, you can get away with more than we were able to get away with tonight.